Hey guys, just a quick video. So this is the basic platform and robot. Okay, so all you need to do is you get a signal pops up, and the potential gains I haven't filled in everything. It's just giving you an example. So when it's in the entry zone, we can see it says 0.04. That's the entry zone. It'll say here within entry zone. But it's already left the entry zone. So if you click on this, okay, so you'll see here that on the top there's a chart. You can make the chart bigger if you want. Now, it says the entry zone was this price, from there to there, targets, take profit 1, take profit 2. When it gets more market structure, it'll put in all this these targets 1, 2, 3, 4. If the trade starts going the wrong way, it will safeguard will kick in and it will stop the trade. So that's basically what it does, is it pops up all these signals. If I go to close signals, you can see all these signals. There's quite a few of them. So it's fetching all these signals now. So this is how many signals it gives, guys. It's quite a few. So that's that. That's basically the bot. So what happens is it'll give me an entry zone. So if I, for example, let's get my trading view out, just for example. Let's say the entry zone now, this is just Shiba, so this is a random example. Let's just say the entry zone is between the support and resistance. Okay, as an example. So it'll say your buy-in is at this price, and then it'll automatically give you take profit 1. Let's say take profit 1 is here. So just put it in there, TP1, okay. And that'll be TP2, TP3, and TP4. Come on. So that'll be TP4. And then TP3. And TP2. So basically the robot, what it'll do is it'll work this all out according to support and resistance and volume and everything, and data that's been fed to the robot. And then what the robot does is if it puts a trade, so let's say we do a long position from here, the entry price is at this range. So let's just say we go halfway. Then take profit 1 will be here. You can set your take profit to 50%, 100%, 30%. So the robot, when it trades, I can set this take profit 1 will take 50% of the trade, and then take profit 2 will take another 30% of the trade. Take profit 3, you guys want to take 20%, and then so that there would say, okay, we're not going to go to take profit 4. We're just going to go 50% there, 30% and 20%. So that there would go all the way up. Then it will give you a stop loss. So it'll say, okay, stop loss will be at the previous swing low, which is this point. So it normally goes just below the previous swing low. Okay, so your risk reward there is 4.28. Okay, so your profit and loss, the total risk reward is 4.28%. So you're going to get 121% in total if it gets to there. And so it's a 1:4 ratio. So we're risking 1% and we are making 4% of the total loss. That's basically the robot. So what it does is it'll do all that for you. And let's say we get into the trade. Okay, so we're getting in, the market comes up and hits take profit 1. If it hits take profit 1, our stop loss, let me just put it back. Okay, so that goes up there. The stop loss that was originally there will go to our entry level. So now if the price comes back down and hits our stop loss, we've made 50%. Okay. So let's say the market goes up to take profit 1, goes to take profit 2. Okay. Then what will happen is the robot will automatically move your stop loss to TP1, okay? And then if the market comes back down to TP1, you've lost no money because you entered it down here and you've made profit. So you've made 80% profit, okay? And so on and so forth. So that's the first option that the robot can do. The second option is you can either set it to when it hits TP1, it'll come to your entry price, or TP2. So we're giving you an additional leverage here. So what might happen is, let's say the price comes to TP1, then goes back down, and then goes TP2, and then comes back down, right? So the second option is when it hits TP2, then it'll only move your stop loss to break even. So sometimes if you put your stop loss, so let's say it's TP1 and it hits makes your stop loss break even. So it goes there and then it comes all the way back down and then shoots back up to TP2. Sometimes it happens. So if you've put the first option where when it hits TP1, it makes your entry to break even. So that would actually come down there, sorry. Or the second one is only when it hits TP2, then it will move your stop loss up to break even. So if the price comes all the way back down here, you've made 80% profit, you've taken out your profit, and if it comes back down here, you lose nothing because it's at your break even. So that's what the robot does as well. And also, let's say we enter this trade and we're sleeping, and now the market goes up, doesn't hit our take profit one and starts coming back down, and the volume indicator shows that volume's declining, then what will happen is there's something called safeguard. So it'll say, okay, market's changing direction, we're losing volume, let's take out our trade here. So now we entered in here, we are up 36%, okay, as an example. So safeguard would have taken profit. But if you're sleeping and you do the signals manually, like whoever wants to do the signals manually, I just put the signal on the chart or on WhatsApp, and then you enter the trade however you want according to the signals. But if you're sleeping and the market comes back down, hits your entry price while you're sleeping, it could jump down to your stop loss. So now you've lost, let's just say 2%. So you put in $1,000, you've lost 2% of your $1,000, where with the robot, when I'm sleeping, 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, it doesn't matter because I wake up, it's taken my profit out here, the market's dumped, and it didn't hit my stop loss because I got safeguard. So that's the difference with the robot. It moves and does things automatically. So it'll move your stop loss automatically, goes up, moves stop loss to break even, goes up to take 2, moves your stop loss to TP1, market comes back down to TP2, you've locked in your 80%, you out the trade, and that's fine, that's it. So that's what it does. Okay, so that's the basic rundown of what the robot does. You'll see here, this is just an example. So you've got person 1 to 10. Okay, so every person here puts in money at the beginning of the month. I put in 5,000, someone else puts 1,000, 4,000. It calculates the percentage to 100% of what everyone would get if they contributed, okay? Then it'll say share profit or loss. So there's either you get in profit or you're in a loss. Majority of the time, you would basically be in a profit because safeguard would kick in before you hit your stop loss. And then it would give you a subtotal. Okay, so I made $2,500 profit this month, which is 7,000. Okay, and then if we want to take profit, I want to take $1,000. Okay, at the end, it will drop my percentage or my amount to 6,500, and I'll have 52%. Okay, so let's say, for example, person 4 puts in, let's say $820 just to make things difficult. Okay, so person 4 for the beginning of the month now will get 8% back of profit at the end of the month. Okay, so person 4 would get $5,000. Okay, so this shows the total amount of profit that we've made, okay, for the month. So it'll say 820. Your profit is $379. Subtotal is 1199. Okay, so that plus that equals that. If you wanted to take your profit, let's just say minus $243. Okay, so it says, okay, you've now got 956 remaining. Next month, at the end of beginning of next month, if you don't end of next month, you'll have 7%, which will be your profit for the next month. So you see this drops 48, 11, 33, 7 because there's another person that's involved. And the more people you put in, this all changes. The percentage you get back at the or the percentage you'll get at the end of each month is this, and then that there would carry over to the next month. Okay, so this year with person 4. So for example, month 2, same thing. See how it carried over. So the 956. Oh, sorry, I need to add the individual person. So just an example. Okay, so this person, if I change that, it'll be 956 to start off. Okay, and then that'll change. See, 33, 11, 48 there. It's the same as that. Okay, and for the example, same thing. We made $9,422 profit. And then that's the amount if you want to take your money out. So that'll be the 25th to the 27th that you have 2 days to decide where you want to put your money. Okay. And then if you take your money out, so on and so forth, the next month, that's how much we'll start off on the next month. I'll get 51% back. Person 2 will get 14 and one will get 25. And then the third option is if we make a complete loss. So from here, that's how much we've got here. Okay. From that balance. And then so on and so forth. Now we at a loss of $18,000, big, like exaggeration, but just showing you. So their loss would be $9,400. Okay, I've only got $51 now in my account. All my money's gone. And that one there's got $14, $25, $10, and $0. Okay, so that's the percentage there. And that there would be the percentage for next month, but I've only got $51. Okay, so that's basically the spreadsheet. So at the beginning of every month, whoever wants to contribute, we put their name, the amounts they're putting in, which gives a percentage. So I can put this on Google Drive and you guys can check it. You can see it, okay? But you won't be able to edit anything, but you'll be able to see it, okay? So you can say, okay, this person's got that much. So at the beginning of the month, you know exactly what percentage you're getting back and the profits and everything at the end of the month. And then 25th, 27th, you've got 2 days to let me know if you want to take money. So I'll share the profits and everything. Or I'll just say, okay, guys, look at the Excel spreadsheet. Tell me how much you want to keep in or take out. And then it's totally up to you. Okay. Every trade will be tracked. So on here, I've got the date, if it's buy or sell. Okay. If it's a buy or sell order, if it's sell, it turns red. If it's buy, it's green. Okay. Currency pair, whatever it is, the risk reward. So the stop loss and the take profits, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the profits and loss, we don't need to do that here till the end of the month for the total profit, but I wanted to track every single trade. Okay. So that there's a percentage it'll give me of each trade that we make. So each trade, 20%, 10%, 15%, 100%, whatever. Okay, and then the balance. So every month, January, put the opening and the closing balance. That's the profit, 50% change. February, okay, 13,000, because everyone took out all the additional money. So whatever's remaining, we put the remainder in there. And then this is the closing balance for the next month with the profit, 72%. People took out their money. That's the remainder amount. And then closing balance, $100 because we lost $18,000. So 99% down. But that's a big exaggeration. Okay, guys. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Everything's tracked. So if you wanted to use the robot and get into the honeypot, I'm calling it the honeypot. Everyone contributes their own money, puts in whatever they want to, whatever they can afford. And that's it. At the beginning of each month, I start, and then at the end of each month, 25th to the 27th, I show everyone the profits, and then they can decide if they want to take money out or not. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have a separate account where all the money is going to go to a stable coin. So if we up $30,000 or $40,000 profit and Bitcoin's tanking or whatever, it'll be in a stable coin. So the price won't tank. So your money will stay $30,000. And then when I start trading again for the next month, I'll put it into Bitcoin, USDT, different pairs. So that's it, basically in a nutshell. If you don't want to use the robot, I will put the signals on WhatsApp and you can do it yourself manually. The only disadvantage is, once again, is no trailing stop loss automatically, does it automatically. And if you're sleeping and the trade goes the wrong way, Safeguard will take out profits. Even if it's 5%, it'll say, oh, sorry, we need to take out our profits. If you're sleeping, you will hit the stop loss, and that's the way you will lose more money. But you always need to make sure you have a solid stop loss and a proper strategy. And that's it in a nutshell, guys. Cool. So if you've got any questions, just let me know and I'll go through it. Just put it in the WhatsApp chat and we can go through it. Thank you.